Okay, YouTube, what is going on? I feel like I need to address this because I box myself, so this is something that's hitting really home and personal to me. The whole entire Luke Campbell versus Lomachenko fight. Now, I know it just happened a couple days ago, so people are still processing it, but a lot of the fanboys, right? What I mean by the fanboys, old media, new media, whatever you want to call yourselves nowadays, quote unquote boxing analysts, and even a lot of the reputable YouTubers that cover boxing. I'm not gonna say who, but you guys are kind of letting me down, and this is why I feel so strong and passionate about this. That an average, in the gym boxer that helps people when they're sparring, helps people with their camps and all that. So I'm not saying I'm some super pro or anything like that, but I do get down, and it's really bothering me. Okay, first things first. Let's please, and I do mean let's please, give some respect on Luke Campbell's name. Since the fight concluded, not a single person is giving Luke Campbell the respect. Everybody's like, oh, he did good, but Loma won, or it's Loma got exposed. Loma's not who we thought he was. Loma's not pound for pound. Where was all that Matrix stuff? Loma kept getting punched, kept getting hit. Number one, it's a boxing fucking match. Are you not supposed to get hit? Even the greatest defensive fighter of all time, arguably, in Floyd Money Mayweather, he's gotten hit a couple times. I've seen him hurt. I've seen him cut. Before Floyd Money Mayweather, we had Roy Jones Jr., who was a defensive specialist. Anybody remembers what happened against Joe Calzaghe? Okay, then. People get hit. People hit back. People take hits. People don't receive hits well. It's boxing, and then we're acting like if Lomachenko was this beast of a man. He's a short little 5-foot-something Ukrainian guy. If we were to see him, I'm 6'1", like 235-ish, around there. If an average person like me were to see Lomachenko walking down the street, we would think, like, you know what, we would knock this guy out 1, 2, 3. Like, who is this little dude think he's stepping to us, right? So, like, let's stop it. Like, Lomachenko's this beast of a man, and Luke Campbell's actually a pretty good fighter. He's actually a pretty good fighter. A lot of people saying, oh, who's Luke Campbell? Luke Campbell was an Olympic gold medalist, and when Luke Campbell entered that fight, Luke Campbell was ranked number 2. He's ranked number 2. I'm not gonna. I feel like I was sanctioned by it because I'm just so clustered right now. But he was ranked number 2. How else do you think Luke Campbell got the opportunity to fight for a vacant title against Lomachenko? And this is the thing. Everybody's trying to paint the narrative. Oh, Lomachenko beat a bunch of scrubs. Lomachenko beat world champions. That's how he's a world champion. He fought Luke Campbell for a world championship, which made Luke Campbell a world championship contender. So Luke Campbell was no pushover. Luke Campbell was a giant compared to Lomachenko. He had a great game plan, but Lomachenko kept closing the gap. He kept counterpunching. He kept snapping his head back. And why I'm so upset about this is that all the fanboys, instead of painting the narrative of Luke Campbell and Lomachenko, put on an awesome display of 12 rounds of professional championship boxing. It's Loma got exposed, Loma's not great, Loma's not who we thought he was. My thing is, how was it that you win a fight and then people still don't want to give you the credit for winning? I don't understand it. And then if you want to say, oh, the scorecards didn't reflect what I saw, cool, copy, I get that. You can say Loma didn't win unanimous. You can say Loma won by split decision. One thing you cannot say is Lomachenko lost that fight. So why is the narrative painted Loma's being exposed, Loma's not good, we need to take him off the pound for pound list? Why? Because he got hurt? How about he used his brain? Any other fighter that would have got hurt would have been like, okay, I'm hurt. This is either where I take a knee and go down. This is where I rally back and just fire off every missile I got left because I'm hurt. I feel like my tank's about to go on E. No, Loma kept his composure, kept balancing his act. He needed to survive 2 rounds, so he got it back together. He got it back together, dropped him in the last, and won the fight. As a professional boxer with a clear level head, a person who's been in the ring 300 plus times, knows what to do. Loma's been hurt. He got hurt. He's like, you know what? I'm going to still win this fight. I'm going to still win this round because I know what it takes. I just need to recover. I just need to recuperate. Why else do you think they give you 12 rounds? Think about it. Because if it was a knockout session, everybody would sign up for 3 minutes and first person to get the knockout wins. That's the problem. A lot of you people don't really truly understand the sweet science and the sport of boxing. A lot of you people just want to see everybody be a Deontay Wilder, which, oh no, he's knocking him out. He's the best fighter in the world. Why? Because he can throw the best punch in the world? Sure, he could be the best puncher, but he's not the best fighter. Which leads me to Gervonta Tank Davis. All of you people are so on the Tank train right now. So on the Tank train. Loma, if you do your research, guys, Loma's been calling out Tank for up to 2 years now. Tank and Floyd Money Mayweather, you can even throw Ellerby in there, set up their own mouth. They're not taking a Lomachenko fight. Why? Because they didn't want the Lomachenko fight. Bullshit, they don't want the Lomachenko fight. They honestly feel they're not ready for a Lomachenko. When they're ready for a Lomachenko is when they'll come. So now you see, quote unquote, Loma get hurt, you're ready for a Lomachenko fight. Interesting. You're supposed to be a real dog, bro. You want to fight a wounded cat on the street instead of that pit bull off the leash. Why not fight Loma when he was calling you out 2 years ago? You want to fight him now because you feel, oh shit, if Luke Campbell was hurting him, I could hit him with those same shots and hurt Luke Campbell. But you're failing to realize Luke Campbell was technically a giant compared to Loma, just based off reach, length, and height. You're the same size as Loma, if not shorter than Loma. That's going to be right in Loma's ballpark. You're going to see the Matrix, bro. You're going to see it. So I don't understand it. I'm not saying Tank doesn't have a chance. Out of any fighter, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Comey, out of any one of those fighters, Tank is the only one that has a chance. Because Tank can actually box, and he has a fucking shit ton of power. I'm giving Tank all his respect in the world. But Lomachenko deserves his first. Why? Because he's pound for pound the great. Even if he's not number 1, 2, or 3, even if he's at the bottom of that pound for pound list, even if the list spends 10 fighters, 100 fighters on the pound for pound list, and Lomachenko comes in at 100th, he's on the pound for pound list. How can you not say he's a 3-division world champion? He keeps winning belts. He's going to continue to keep winning belts. He's doing this like at a fast rate, phenomenally, that we've never seen before, but people are not taking it into consideration. Why? Because he's Ukrainian. He doesn't speak English. If Lomachenko was on ESPN talking that shit, bro, he would be God to us. He would be God to us. We would be lobbying him versus Money Mayweather to see who's truly the best, honestly. And all you fanboys that's jacking, oh, he didn't fight no real competition. He fights flat-footed fighters. He fights people that he's supposed to beat. Okay, who has Tank Davis beat? Pedraza. Lomachenko's beat him as well. So I don't want to hear this. Pedraza was good at a time, but then his stock just steadily decreased. So we can say, yeah, he beat Pedraza when Pedraza was a world champion. Lomachenko beat him too. Lomachenko beat Linares. Lomachenko beat Rigondeaux. Lomachenko beat Salido. Come on, let's be 100% unbiased and real, people. If you say Orlando Salido beat Vasily Lomachenko, it's like saying Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao. I'll wait, because the whole world knows Jeff Horn did not beat no fucking Manny Pacquiao. And to add ice on the cake, Lomachenko fought Salido for a world title, his second professional fight. How many fighters do you know fight for a world title, their second professional fight? Not many. I'm pretty sure there's been a fighter or a couple fighters that have fought for a professional world title on their first fight. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure the list is very few. So we need to cut the crap. Let's cut the bullshit. Lomachenko won. Lomachenko clearly won. Lomachenko is one of the best in boxing, period. We want Lomachenko to lose. Well, not we, you fanboys. Y'all want Lomachenko to lose so bad that it makes no sense. And it's just pure hate. Like I'm discussing earlier today, Lomachenko versus Tank, and then somebody just completely throws it, oh, Crawford's the best, Crawford's pound for pound. Like, bro, you're hating so much and you want Lomachenko to lose so bad that you brought up Crawford, a guy who had nothing to do with the discussion. A guy who fights at 147 who's not going to jump down 17 pounds to fight Lomachenko. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So that discussion's out the way. We're discussing Loma and people in his weight class. Loma's the best. Loma's the great. Loma keeps winning belts. Loma's doing it at a rate that we've never seen before. We need to give respect where respect is due. Loma and Luke Campbell put on 12 rounds of great professional boxing. Great. Luke Campbell did his thing. Loma did not get exposed. See, the problem is you guys watch fights for knockouts. Why you love a Tank Davis. If you do your real research, Loma says it time and time and time and time again in all his interviews. He boxes because he wants to display his best boxing ability to the people every single time. He's not looking for the knockout. He's looking to outbox you for 12 rounds because that's how he boxes. He's not looking for the knockout. He's looking to beat you on points. And you guys just don't like that. Because unfortunately, in the American society, we want to see these Deontay Wilders, we want to see these Mike Tysons, we want to see these Tank Davises. We don't want to see a guy that's, soundly correct. And when they are, they gotta talk that shit like Floyd. If not, then you ain't getting no clout. And that's the problem. We want Loma to lose so bad, and we don't even know why. We can't give a man that trained for a professional world championship fight enough respect to say congratulations, you did your thing. He won a professional championship fight, and the only thing we could say is he got exposed. That sounds like some hating sucker ass shit, man. Loma for president.